From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Hey folks, good morning and happy Saturday. Hope you've had a nice week so far. I'm in the home weather center right now. Among friends, I'll tell you the truth, I had a little bit of food poisoning to contend with, but I think I'll be just fine by this afternoon. So expect me back in the weather center at 12 p.m. But for now, let's take a look at what we've got for the rest of our day today. Now today looks fantastic. Highs near 90 in the valley, clear skies across much of the north state. I suspect some of us in the eastern portions of the area will stay in the upper 70s, but lower 80s will be the story for the rest of us out there for today. Along the coast, 60s as well, with that marine layer continue to whip, but it'll burn off through the day. Just a beautiful, beautiful Saturday out there. Still somewhat fallish, if you know what I'm talking about, right? We're not necessarily seeing those widespread temperatures in the 90s quite just yet, right? I do think warmer air does kind of persist, though, as we head over the next several days. Let's call it the next 7 to 10. We do see an attempt at some cooler air diving south, and, you know, for at least the end of the weekend here and through today, we stay mild, right? We stay pretty good. But high pressure builds back in. Notice that warmer and warmer air filtering in. This is through the first half of the week, mind you, so our temperatures will be going up in this time frame. We stay dry as well because, of course, that ridging, especially that ridging out west, is pretty much preventing major low pressure systems from diving in, cooling us down, and keeping us too very wet. So as a result, after we get this little brief hint of a low pressure system in through tomorrow, we warm right back up. Notice, by the way, the chance of maybe a stray shower further inland and out towards the coast with that, because it does bring that cooler air, that moisture in, but then it's pretty much dry for the rest of the week, right? We really don't see any huge signals of rain after that, and we see temperatures shooting right back up to the lower to mid 90s by about Tuesday and into Wednesday especially. That's a good 10 to 15 degree change in just a matter of a few days. Mount Shasta City, Altura, Somoto County, and the East Mountains will be in the upper 70s and maybe near 80 for today. Tomorrow, in fact, I think we'll be in the 70s, but notice those mid-80s consistently returning. Again, I sound like a broken record here, but let's call it Tuesday and Wednesday. I think that's where the warmest air takes hold. That's whenever the highest pressure settles in over the north state. So we'll keep a very close eye on that to see how that trends, but I think the trend is your friend if you still want some summer to squeeze out of here before we head fully into fall, which is just in a matter of days from now. So in the valley, expect mid to upper 90s by Tuesday and Wednesday, but perhaps some upper say 80s through today and into tomorrow. So yeah, it's still going to be warm, but today and tomorrow, these are going to be the coolest days of the next week.